Think you've got what it takes to navigate the toughest moments in the therapy room? Watch this short clinical vignette play out in real time, packed with ethical dilemmas, human development challenges, and boundary-pushing decisions. Then test your knowledge, skills, and abilities with the follow-up questions designed to challenge even the sharpest social workers. Pay attention. Every line matters. Let's see if you're ready for the exam and the field.
Okay, so Mateo is 2 years and 7 months, and he still doesn't speak in full sentences.
No. His pediatrician said we should wait until he turns 3.
Has he had any speech evals?
No. But my sister's kid was saying his ABCs at 2, so I'm just scared something's wrong.
You waited? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's delayed. That's a red flag right there. And I don't see any parent-child attachment indicators noted on this intake.
Excuse me? What do you mean attachment indicators? He literally climbs into my bed every night.
Yeah, and that could be part of the issue. Kids his age need structure, not co-sleeping in chaos. Look, I've seen this before. If we don't get ahead of this now, he's going to end up in special ed. I can refer you to a speech pathologist, but if I were you, I'd also think about parenting classes.
Mateo, shh. It's okay, baby. I think we're done here.
The social worker stated,
Okay, so Mateo is 2 years and 7 months, and he still doesn't speak in full sentences.
while conducting an intake for a 2-year and 7-month-old child with limited verbal expression, what should the social worker consider first? A. Provide psychoeducation on late talkers. B. Conduct a full diagnostic assessment. C. Refer the child for a speech and language evaluation. D. Recommend the parent wait until age 3. Answer C. Refer the child for a speech and language evaluation. This is a developmentally appropriate next step based on the child's age and reported delay. A is incorrect because education is useful later, but not the priority action. B is incorrect because a full diagnostic evaluation may be premature. D is tempting because waiting is common advice, but not clinically proactive. Based on the social worker's statement,
You waited? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's delayed. That's a red flag right there.
what is the most ethically concerning aspect of the social worker's response? A. Failing to validate the parent's concern. B. Making a clinical judgment before completing a full assessment. C. Using vague terms like red flag. D. Showing concern about delayed development. Answer B. Making a clinical judgment before completing a full assessment. Clinical assumptions without adequate data violate ethical standards. A is tempting, but while emotional attunement matters, it's not the most critical issue. C is incorrect because language may be vague, but not unethical. D is incorrect because concern itself isn't the problem. It's how it's delivered. Based on the social worker's statement,
And I don't see any parent-child attachment indicators noted on this intake.
how should the social worker most appropriately address potential attachment concerns? A. Refer the client to CPS for further investigation. B. Document the concern and observe future interactions. C. Diagnose a potential attachment disorder immediately. D. Explore the parent-child dynamic using open-ended questions. Answer D. Explore the parent-child dynamic using open-ended questions. Exploring without assuming invites ethical clinical inquiry. A is incorrect because there is no safety issue present to warrant CPS at this point. B is tempting because observation is important but insufficient without conversation. C is incorrect because premature diagnosis is unethical. When the social worker said,
If we don't get ahead of this now, he's going to end up in special ed.
what bias is most evident in the social worker's statement? A, cultural insensitivity. B, confirmation bias. C, labeling and assumption bias. D, informed consent violation. Answer C, labeling and assumption bias. This line reflects a tendency to overgeneralize and label outcomes prematurely. A is tempting because cultural issues may exist but aren't explicit in this line. B is incorrect because there's no evidence of seeking only confirming information. D is incorrect because this isn't about consent, it's about assumptions. When Miss Alvarez said,
Excuse me? What do you mean attachment indicators? He literally climbs into my bed every night.
what is the social worker's best response to the client's emotional reaction? A, validate the parent's effort and explore the client's parenting beliefs. B, explain why co-sleeping is developmentally harmful. C, shift the conversation to speech delay instead. D, recommend she enforce firmer bedtime rules. Answer A, validate the parent's effort and explore the client's parenting beliefs. This builds rapport and respects family systems without judgment. B is tempting but may come off as shaming and authoritative. C is incorrect because it avoids the issue and signals disconnection. D is incorrect because it is too directive and outside the social worker's role at this stage.
Struggling to study for your exam? I've got one word for you: Pocket Prep. This app is a game changer. It offers real practice questions that mimic what you'll face on test day, plus detailed answer breakdowns that help you understand where you went wrong. And the confidence meter? It's a lifesaver. You can see exactly where you stand and what you need to focus on. I use it everywhere. On the train, in bed, even between clients. It's all about studying smarter, not harder. Text PREP to 347-683-7923 and start for free today. You've got this.